What's up, Mech Bros? Welcome to the mobile news base. This is StoneWall, and I've joined with you today to give more info that I've found. Some info is brand new, some is not. Some's very important, and some is not. But in the periphery, you get what you can get. Sometimes we're scrapping, and sometimes we're flooded with info. So the first thing I have today, I've let the Living Legends 2 guys do some work and figured I'd just leave them be and then check in. Something I missed in May was something here with the Atlas that they built. It looks pretty nice. They're showing off their sounds, which I'm not showcasing in this video, but it's nice to see work being done on different games. So there's the Atlas walking. Torso twisting. Pretty cool that this is just from our community of very creative people without the needs of millions of dollars. Here we have other things that we've done. Stingray concept. Icefall map. Coming along there, they've been keeping us up to date just about every month with what's coming. The graphics look pretty nice, the textures. I thought these machine guns were impressive. So congrats guys, I hope this continues to work out, and I can't wait to play it sometime in the future. And if you need info for this, look for the Living Legends 2 Discord. You can talk directly to the devs, ask them questions. Moving on to our next, we have Unmech 3. They found that they can run Unmech 3, which is the importing of MechWarrior 3 into the Unity engine. They have here where not only can this run on Windows, but it can run on Apple and Linux. The guys say they don't plan currently to make this a full release. Maybe with more support they'll do this. For right now it seems that Unmech 3 will be running fully supported for Windows. But just in case you refuse to use it, there's a chance that they might tweak it for you for Apple or Linux. And next is something major that happened close to 2 weeks ago. Mr. Pardo was let go by Catalyst. I've been following this guy on Instagram for a while, maybe 6 months prior. And I noticed that he started to get more political in his postings. I didn't see anything sexist, racist. It was more questioning the government, which you're free to do. Unfortunately, some people I've seen seem to take this a little far. And according to Mr. Pardo, he had had a stalker who has been harassing him and trying to get him fired for a while. Maybe even there's been some threats. You can go to Battletech or the MechWarrior subreddit to see release statements, to see interviews. That's not something we want to see, is a lot of drama coming into a space where we're trying to escape drama. So that's up to you guys what you think about this, whether you support it or not, but that is the reality we're looking at. George spoke about his thoughts on the matter, and some people are not happy with that. He says, all the best of pitchfork wielding humanity doesn't like me now. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm just a nobody niche franchise video actor struggling to get by. And I had to tell George, I can tell you that in the Battletech community, we value your work as Duncan Fisher. We don't have much, but we have that. And George says, that's nice to hear, as I've received some pretty negative comments during the recent BS, but it has been more positive lately for sure. This got a little scary because at the same time we had the big Everything BattleTech Discord was given a cease and desist letter for serving up t-shirts on their highest level Discord support. And so all at the same time we had two prominent BattleTech guys getting a lot of heat, and Everything BattleTech Discord getting heat. Is strange to see that our small community had so much come all at once. And this is at about the same time that Mr. Tex released a big BattleTech 101 video on the houses. So it's just so much all at once to see and try to digest. But I'm pretty sure we're moving on from that. We've got a lot of people coming in from the Warhammer community, which adds new blood, new excitement, new people to blow up on the mech battlefield, whether it be BattleTech or the Mech Warrior games. Alright, our next bit here is, do you have trouble getting Mech Warrior 2 to run? Just load up Mech Warrior 5, put it on the lowest settings. Easy fix. It looks about the same. I can tell you that Mech Warrior 2 can be a little iffy to run, especially if you go online. You have to visit the Mech Warrior 2 subreddit and talk to the community there and get their server fix program, we'll call it that, where it seems to be legal. If you show them you have a legal copy of the game, they'll hook you up there if you would like to play online with Prox or any of the killers in Mech Warrior 2. Next we have, at the convention, I believe it was Gen Con, they had a Urbie inflated outside of it. And down below there is a massive leaf blower and a human for scale. This also, I believe, was taken about the same time as all of that drama that hit our community. So it was a lot happening the past 2 weeks. I thought that Urbie was cool. That was the one that they had designed for the Kickstarter. Here's a guy who thinks he's amazing for having one of those. Slightly jealous, as though these go from $60 and up on eBay. I haven't gotten one yet. I'm not really the biggest fan of that paint scheme, but someone I am jealous of, posted by Prop Wash and BattleTech, I believe is his daughter. She got some of the new plushies, which are cooler than the Kickstarter one. Here she is holding up her Atlas. Holding her Atlas. Another for scale. I believe the guy said that I talked to that this Urbie was almost to scale, maybe missing 5 or 10 feet. And there's the Atlas Stomped. Another great shot. Really like the color scheme of this house on the Urbie compared to, I don't know what the other was. I don't know if that was the orange one was house colors or what. I'm jealous of this girl here. I wish I had that Urbie. I believe she may have had, I saw she had 2 plushies. And maybe I'll get one of those in the future. But I think here our biggest news, besides the drama of the past, is MechCon usually attends Dragon Con, but due to gas prices and things going on in the world, they've crunched their numbers and they said it's not going to work out for them to travel from Houston to Atlanta, which I think is in the neighborhood of 1,400 miles. That's about a day's time on the road, 24 hours of driving, not to mention all the work to haul up all these pods, to haul your people. But I hope to one day join and play with these pods. I'm more of a Mech 3 guy, but Mech 4 is fine too, especially when you're playing with other people from the community and having a good time. So best of luck to MechCon. I don't know if this will hurt them not being able to go to DragonCon. But if you support these guys, come by Houston and play with them. Support them financially and over social media. And there's one thing I wish I had. If I owned a mech pod, that would be amazing. Especially if you could hook it up to the internet. That would be great. Well, Mech Bros, this has pretty much been it for the news. I'm not going to go into detail about some of these things. You can do that on your own if you're interested. And if you guys ever want anything, you have any content you want to see, or you want to play me or anybody on the battlefield, let me know. This has been StoneWall for the Mobile News Base. You guys have a great day.